I understand why a lot of Chelsea fans are gassed these days because watching them is entertaining. Listen, people, Chelsea 4, Milan 1. Chelsea with another win in a friendly game, ready for the Premier League, ready for the first game against Crystal Palace in a week or so, of course. And Joao Pedro looks like he's continuing the form. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about the game. We'll talk about Delap as well, and Estevao and Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto and Gittins, and all the stuff that happens in the game. This is the post-match analysis for Chelsea and a little bit of appreciation for the Chelsea team, of course. But hit that like button if you're here. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, guys, make sure to subscribe. We're on to 40K. With your help, we can reach there in this week before the season starts. We're that close. By liking the video, pushing that like button that looks like thumbs up underneath the video, leaving a comment in. I think you will push the video to new viewers. So hit that like button, people, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to start by a couple of things. The number one thing is that today, Chelsea showed us that they have a lot of depth up front. Number one, Neto started on the right, not Estevao. Gittins started on the left. Gittins is getting a lot of hate for his end product on Twitter. I think he's young. I think he has a lot of talent at his feet. And I think this is something that can improve for Chelsea, to be honest. It's not that hard for Chelsea to actually improve Gittins. And I think he's a weapon on that left side. He's so direct, plays very good. I'm starting with not the obvious ones for Chelsea. Like Gittins, for example, looked very good. Reece James, which is the obvious one, looked absolutely immense and fantastic on that right back, of course. Pedro Neto looked super duper good on the right side as well, so direct. And of course, we got to start by saying there is a player, which is Joao Pedro. That is, a lot of people doubted him. Oh, he doesn't get a lot of goals. He doesn't get a lot of assists and all the stuff that is happening with him at Brighton. He was inconsistent. And I think actually now, I know it's only preseason, but you can say and you can see with your eyes that Joao Pedro looks like he's loving every minute that he's playing for Chelsea. Like he's enjoying himself. He's loving the group. He's loving the role that he's playing. If it's behind the forward, if it's the striker, he's dropping deep. He's getting involved in the game. And he scored a brilliant header today. And I think he looks so sharp, actually, in front of the goal. He looks so sharp on the ball. And I think it will help Chelsea a lot during the season, having someone like Joao Pedro, because that elevates the pressure a little bit of the likes of Cole Palmer in the middle. And the reason why I'm saying this, and I want to hear your opinion, is Joao Pedro is not only a number 9. And we're going to talk about Delap later, but Joao Pedro gets involved in the game. He gets involved in crossing and passing the ball around in the 18. One of the things that Joao Pedro does magnificent is that he starts the play and he ends it as well. So he drops deep, get the ball, but then sprint to be at the end of a cross or an end of a pass inside the 18. And that elevates the pressure a little bit of players like Palmer, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez if they play behind the forwards, because that is a false 9 that actually drags defenders and actually gets in the spaces. He drags midfielders around. And that is credit to Enzo Maresca for what he's done with Joao Pedro. It's only some games, but he looks like he fits so well in the team. He fits so well with Cole Palmer. And Enzo Maresca has done a fantastic job lately, of course, with Chelsea. We doubted him early, and I have to admit, and I have to raise my hand, but he has fixed up. And also the defense looked good as well, even though he doesn't have great defenders there. Like Colwell is injured, Fofana is not yet back. So he has Tosin and Shalaba, who also got injured. Unfortunately, again, Chelsea are in need for a center back in this window before the season starts. Maybe they go all in for Gay. Maybe they go all in for a different defender. I'm not sure. I know they got Hato, but Hato's a cover left back for Kukurea. So they need another defender, in my opinion. But again, another game where Joao Pedro looks fantastic and magnificent. But we got to talk a little bit about the midfield and Caicedo. Again, Moises Caicedo today looks so in control and calm and composed. And he's not only this, he's so underrated in his passing ability. And people call him a tackler, or people call him a DM that only tackles the ball. He is so underrated in the passes he plays between the lines. He actually had a couple of what is it called, key passes today to Gittins on the left, and one of them was for Neto on the right side. I think Caicedo has the potential to be one of the best midfielders in the world. If he's not now, if people are not convinced that he's one of the best midfielders in the world, you can check and see that he looks fantastic. Defensively, he's so sound. He's great. Going forward, he also look so good in terms of passing. Cole Palmer, I'm just loving Cole Palmer, to be honest. I have been like liking to watch Cole Palmer. Waking up to watch Cole Palmer is a joy that I wish anybody gets. So for me, I think that midfield again is one of the best in the league currently, if not the best, in my opinion. The balance in that midfield is great. It's fantastic. I want Lavia back to play as well, so to provide competition. I know that Andre Santos, when we watched him, looks very good. Osego looks good as well. So that midfield has a lot of depth, has a lot of different characters as well, like the defenders and the going forwards and the playmakers and the number eights. And that is what you need as a manager. You need a lot of different types of midfielders to be able to find the right combinations for different games. And that is Chelsea's midfield. In terms of the wingers, Pedro Neto today looked sharp, looked very direct. And that is what you need from your winger. Courage, going against your defender, but also crossing at the right time, which is what he did. He had an assist today. Brilliant cross for Joao Pedro. Fantastic, fantastic assist by Neto. It's only a friendly, but Chelsea haven't had an off season. So it's just a continuation, which is, I think the Club World Cup has helped them by having a continuation from last season's end of the season, when they ended the season on a high, going to the Club World Cup and winning it. Now the friendlies, they won the games, and now they're going to start the season on a high note. And I think actually that helped them. And the Chelsea look so fit. All the players look so fit. Kukurea as well, I'm going to give him a shout today. Didn't look bad at all, looked very good as well. He's improving by the game as well. But I wanted to talk about something more as well, about the clinicality of the Chelsea front line. We watched Joao Pedro score goals, but now we're watching Delap. Yes, he scored a penalty, he scored the second goal, he scored 2 goals. That is the competition that you need to be able to challenge for competitions, in like challenge for the league or challenge for the Champions League or challenge for the cups. When you have 2 forwards that push each other, and we watch Joao Pedro on the sideline, happy that Delap is scoring. It looks like the group are helping each other and everyone is happy for the other to score goals. Delap is a different type of a striker than Joao Pedro completely. He's a box striker, he's a number 9. I like Delap. I'm watching him and I think that is what Chelsea needed. They needed a number 9. Basically, Delap is a better finisher than Jackson, and Joao Pedro is a better playmaker than Jackson as well. So they improved massively going forward. They are lethal, in my opinion, because of the different personalities of these players. I think Delap, I'm not sure how many games he's going to start, but if Delap starts between 25 to 30 games, depending, of course, how Chelsea play, I believe he gets 15 to 20 goals in this Chelsea team, because the volume of chances that Chelsea create, that is what makes Chelsea, like that one makes the forward thrive. The problem last season is that Nicholas Jackson was not clinical at all, and he was injured for a lot of games. So Chelsea had no clinical edge. That is what you get with the likes of Joao Pedro and the likes of Delap. That is why I'm liking these signings. They're basically for 90 million, 60 million for Joao Pedro and 30 million for Delap. They got a combination that is top-notch together. Now, will Delap be able to lead the line by himself? He might not need to. But will he be able to do that? We don't know. But I think he's good enough to play. Is he a 25 to 30 goal a striker? There is not a lot of forwards are. Even Isak doesn't get that much. So is he a 20-goal striker? Yes. I think this guy, if he starts enough games, he can get you 20 goals. And I mentioned that before. And if people are saying, oh, he's not good enough, I believe he's good enough. I'm watching him play. His movement is good. Physicality is very good. So I'm not sure why he doesn't look clunky at all. His shooting is good. So I'm liking Delap. Now comes the wingers, though. And I don't have pictures for the wingers. But bro, Estiva, bro. Like Estiva, I'm not familiar. I wasn't familiar with Estiva. Yes, I watched him some minutes this game. Yes, he came on for 30 minutes. But oh boy, he's not only good on the ball, he's a team player. And I mentioned that in the last video. I love having a team player like Estevao. I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I'm just loving watching a kid coming from Brazil and look like he's happy. He's playing football with happiness, but he's not a diva. He is so good as a teammate. Like, you watch him smile, he's trying his best. I think this guy is gonna be phenomenal for Chelsea. I think this guy is gonna be he's gonna develop to be one of the best wingers in the league if he's getting enough minutes, and I think he's gonna get enough minutes. Listen, Chelsea, Neto, Gittins, Estevao, probably if they sign, of course, Xavi Simmons, maybe I think that would be absolutely phenomenal. So Neto, Estevao, Gittins. I know they want to sign Garnacho. I don't think Chelsea should sign Garnacho at all at their team. But listen, it's their team. The owners can do whatever they want. I think Garnacho disrupts that. I think Garnacho, well, I've watched him. I don't think he's that guy. He's not even good. Like that good. I think he's worse than all the wingers they have. I think the money should be spent somewhere else if they want a winger. But if they sign him and Maresca improves him and Maresca doesn't allow him to do his like this antics, fair enough. Maybe they can improve him. But I think that Chelsea front line is very good. But I'm still, and I'm gonna a little bit criticize. Chelsea need a defender and they need to sign a center back this window before it ends. I know there is like 2.5 weeks left, like 20 days, three weeks left in the window. A defender is needed. Goalkeeper, I think a defender is more than a goalkeeper, in my opinion. Hit that like button, guys, if you are here. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I will see. Turn on the notification bell to know when we go live. I will see you guys later, and we're out of here.